Hello, I'm Yutaka Watanabe, a tax accountant. Welcome to the channel. Tax Accountant Nabe solves your money problems. Today, I'll talk about a Sincere Tax Auditor. Let's thoroughly examine the true nature of a Sincere Tax Auditor by carefully analyzing the materials. When you hear the term tax audit, many of you may feel uneasy just thinking about it. But don't worry. What today's materials show us is the correct expectation we should have. They clearly outline the concrete attitudes and process of auditors. Let's break them down one by one and understand them clearly. What kind of experience do you expect or imagine when facing a tax audit? Many people fear being nitpicked over to trivial details or being treated in an intimidating manner, as often depicted in dramas. However, what these materials present is the exact opposite of such fears, a reassuring reality. Instead of intimidation, we see a highly structured and professional approach. Let's explore how this is achieved. Section 1. What is a Sincere Tax Auditor? What is particularly interesting is how sincerity is defined. It is not simply about being polite or friendly. According to the material, a Sincere Tax Auditor is someone who handles every step carefully and strictly complies with laws and regulations. Faithful execution of process and absolute adherence to the law. This commitment to following established rules precisely is what defines sincerity. Section 2. A thoroughly structured audit process. How does this sincerity appear in practice? The materials clearly present the audit process in chronological order. It starts with the initial interview and continues through to the final document verification, including the receipt and invoices. From the initial dialogue to the final evidence check, every step is covered. Auditors proceed through each stage carefully and without omission. Whether conducting interviews or reviewing large volumes of documents, this careful approach is consistently maintained. Attention to detail at every stage creates a stable and secure environment for taxpayers. Even one careless step can lead to distrust. That is why careful handling throughout the entire process is essential. Section 3. Compliance as the foundation. No matter how careful the process is, it cannot be objective without a strong legal foundation. That foundation is general rules for national tax acts. Auditors do not act based on personal judgment or arbitrary rules. Their actions are strictly based on the national legal framework. Because all actions are grounded in this law, auditors can apply consistent standards to everyone. This is strict legal compliance ensures the legitimacy of the audit. Section 4. A logical and fair approach. With a strong legal foundation and a careful process, how does this foundation in practice? Two key concepts emerge: logical and fair. Logical means decisions are based on evidence and numbers, not emotions. Fair means there is no bias or unequal treatment. Together, these create an audit environment free from unfair treatment and bias. Section 5. Peace of mind for taxpayers. A logical and fair approach empowers taxpayers rather than making them passive. Because the process is transparent, taxpayers can clearly understand both what is being examined and how the audit proceeds. Since there is no black box, there is no need to fear the unknown. Knowledge and understanding eliminate anxiety. This is ultimate goal of a sincere tax audit, not just to calculate tax correctly, but to ensure taxpayers feel fully informed and confident throughout the process. Let me leave you with one final question. Now, what do you understand how sincere auditors operate logically and fairly? How would your perspective change when facing a tax audit next time? There is no need to fear the unknown by viewing it as a transparent, rule-based process. You can approach it with confidence. I hope today's explanation deepens your understanding and becomes a valuable tool in practice.